Hey, what's up everybody? Clayton here with the Mills Realty Group, and today I wanted to send you a quick little video. If you've got a home or a rental property or an apartment building and you would like to know how much can I rent this out for, I'm going to show you a few quick places that you can check that I think would be pretty helpful. All right, so the first one here, if you can see my screen, is a place called Rentometer. I've used them plenty of times and they are fairly accurate. I use it more of a baseline to see where you're at. So let's try one here, 123 Main Street. Main Street in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Now let's do 3-bed, 1.5 bath. And we'll see if, 1,200 is close to the mark. All right, so based on the $1,200 in rent, 3-bed, 2.5 bath, around 123 Main Street, it's giving us here about right in the middle. So that's right where we want to be. The average is $1,242. The highest quarter is $1,400. The lowest quarter is $1,084. So this is actually pretty reasonable, rent, and you can kind of see as far as if you're way too high or too low. And now this is not 100% accurate, but it's a pretty good baseline. Like I said, they do have a free trial here. They do have pro versions of a lot of this stuff, and leave a comment if you have some of these pro versions, because there's a lot of features here that I would just never use. But if you're a property manager or a property management company, I think this would definitely be worthwhile. So that's the first one. The second one here that I've not much experience with, but I'm going to give it a whirl here, is Zillow Rental Manager. So let's try an address here, street in Oshkosh. Put my email in there. All right, so the estimated rent here is $2,085 a month. So in my experience, not very accurate. So this is a duplex that I own. It's basically taking the entire house, which isn't accurate. All right, so it does give you comparable rents here. So we got 1010 Wisconsin Street, 5-bed, 1 bath. This is renting for $1,900 a month. Or sorry, it's listed at $1,900 a month. Another one is listed at $1,700 a month. Not really a big fan of this. I think it just uses properties within Zillow. So, but another resource to use. All right, this brings us to the third avenue for checking what your property can rent for. Something that I use, and I'm sure all of you use as well, Facebook Marketplace, right? Facebook is really the name of the game when it comes to creating an audience, since they have basically 1 out of every 3 people in the world on the platform. So they do have different categories over here for basically everything. But if we go to property rentals, you can zoom in. So like if I zoom into Oshkosh right here, we can see I've got a listing here. There's one of my listings there. I can zoom in on the area and see what's around there. Similar property, a studio for $1,000. Here's another one for $625. I really like this. I mean, this is nice. It's probably the best so far, and you can specify price, beds, baths, square footage, really hone in if you really want to. Again, this is not the end-all be-all, because it depends on the amenities, the location, and how nice your property is. But again, one more tool to add. So, all right, and the last one that we have here is good old Craigslist. This has been around for many years. I feel like it's been around forever, but you do still have tons of properties on here for rent that you can check out. You can zoom in on miles from zip code, price, beds, baths, availability, amenities, all that good stuff. So it is still very popular to check out rental listings. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that was helpful. If you've got any properties for rent coming up in the future, if you've got any questions on anything else, real estate related or otherwise, feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. Until next time, have a good one.